All right, welcome everyone. Hello friends, hello family. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, this evening. We really appreciate your support in this community. So whether you're brand new to this, or you've been here for a while, or you're hearing this for the first time, I'm just really glad that you're here. And my name is Rita. I have been on this Purium superfood transformation journey for over 5.5 years. And to say that it has been a transformation is an understatement. So, a little backstory on me: when I was 19, I was in a near death car accident, broke 16 bones, was told I wouldn't get back to normal activities. And for 15 years, I tried everything you can imagine, including nutrition, including exercise, all the things. And it wasn't until I tried this program, this lifestyle transformation that we're going to learn about today, that 90 days into my transformation, it was the first time I felt like myself in 15 years. And I looked in the mirror and I recognized myself and I cried because I was like, oh, I haven't seen you or felt you in so long. So it was a mind, body, spirit reconnection, a reconnection of all of my systems to where I felt like I should show up mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And 4 months into the transformation program, I entered a race off the couch because growing up, I was a super avid athlete. And I ended up getting seventh place out of 76 women, which I was surprised by. I thought I was going to get last. And the only thing I did was add in these superfoods. So one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this is because it's not just amazing food and nutrition that we're working with, it's the benefits that you get from that. And my relationships have dramatically improved. I've gotten back to my passions and my athletics. And so, really, it's the quality of life and being able to pursue our dreams and our passions that I feel this program really gifts us back to and brings us home to ourselves. So, I want to share a little bit about this program and what it is. And I'm going to share it's not a diet because diets aren't sustainable, they don't last long term. But this program, it's going to help you to reset your system, nourish your body, balance your hormones, repair your gut, and improve your overall energy and cellular energy, as well as sleep better and reduce pain, inflammation, and joint pain. So I think everyone can benefit from at least one, if not all of those things, right? Raise your hand if any of those relate to you. Mhm. So, how does this work? This program, it actually replaces 2 meals a day. So it covers your breakfast and your lunch, and you only have to worry about making dinner. And so to say that it simplifies your life is an understatement. It really saves you time and saves you on your grocery bill. And your meal replacements consist of your gut support, your protein, your power shake, which is nutrient dense greens, and a special pre and probiotic, which is your gut support, that's scientifically proven to remove pesticides from the system. So I'm going to show you what will come in your box. One, you will get your power shake, which this is the nutrient dense shake, and it will also come, your box will come with pamphlets and a tracker sheet, and we'll be supporting you every step of the way. And I do recommend you're going to get a lifestyle guide. I do recommend taking a before and after photo, even if you don't share it with anyone. Like, I didn't even recognize myself after 90 days, and I saw so much inflammation drop out of my body in the first 30 days. So take that before and after picture, even if it's just for yourself. And you'll be added to our Facebook support. And as well, you'll be supported by the person that invited you here. So with your power shake, you just simply add water. This is when dehydrated, the top 1% nutrient density and purity on the planet. You cannot feel yourself with anything better at that cellular level. And so it's just absorbed straight into your cells. And it's the equivalent to 6 microgreen salads. And I don't know about you, but I don't have time to eat 6 microgreen salads for breakfast and lunch. but I can definitely eat a delicious shake. Hi guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yay. So some things that I love about this, it really supports hormone balance, supports your adiponectin production, which restores a balanced weight. And then it has bitters in it, digestive bitters, which support all of our systems and our liver, and it decreases cravings. So even friends and family members who have dealt with cravings for years and tried everything, after within 12 days or so, or even 7 days, they call me and they're like, Rita, all my cravings are gone. All my sugar cravings are gone. This is a miracle. So, and it's because your body is getting what it needs. So that's what I love. Oh, thank you for that, Kelly, that beautiful testimonial. And then we have our protein. So this is your super amino 23, comes in little capsules. It's again, whole foods. And it's just pre-digested. It is the easiest, most absorbable protein that you can find. So it takes all the burden off of your kidneys, off of your digestive system, off of your lymphatic system, and it really supports muscle tone, memory, nervous system, and it also tones and tightens your skin. So amazing, covers all of your bases as far as building goes. And then we have our gut support. So again, this is a holistic program. All your bases are covered. And this is our biomedic, and it is the only clinically proven solution to eliminate glyphosate out of the body, which is the main ingredient in Roundup. And if you guys are familiar with Roundup, billions of pounds are sprayed annually. It impacts our gut health, our immune health. It causes leaky gut within 20 minutes of exposure. So this actually helps to repair those tight junctions, which is phenomenal. And it reduces C-reactive protein by 75%, which is our inflammatory marker. So that is huge. Glyphosate, it's linked to cancer, infertility, autoimmune, autism, dementia, learning disorders, gluten intolerances, and so many more things. So addressing that really addresses what I feel is the root of what's impacting us today in our health so much. So tons of amazing stories on this and helping to alleviate symptoms of poor gut health and inflammation. And that's what you have for breakfast and lunch, and you'll have a delicious dinner. We have amazing recipes. The less processed, the better. The more plant strong, the more that you'll get results out of this, because the goal is to alkalize the body. But the idea is to nourish your body. There are no restrictions, which is nice. And then before bed, we have a tart cherry juice right here. And I'm actually sipping on it now. I sip on this all throughout the day. It flushes out your kidneys, your liver, your lymphatic system. It is amazing for creating a healthy inflammatory response. And it also helps your body to produce melatonin so you can get into those deep REM sleep cycles. And we know how important that is, getting deep sleep on a daily basis. It resets our hormones, helps our mood, and everything else. That's when our body goes into repair, rest, and digest. So again, holistic program, all your bases covered, super, super convenient. And you also get a free rechargeable blender. And then in your first month, you'll receive a parasite cleanse, which is important to do a few times a year, a couple of times a year. And that helps with mold, yeast, overgrowth, candida, all of these different things. And if you're nursing or breastfeeding or pregnant, then you can swap that out for our cracked cell chlorella, which is a blood builder, supports mama and baby, and supports healthy cell growth. So that is the foundation. And how long should we be on this program? And how much does it cost? So we recommend giving your body a 90-day window to get the best results, because when it's scientifically proven. It takes 90 days to really change a habit. And then you're going layer by layer, getting into that cellular level. And we didn't get into pain or inflammation or hormone imbalance overnight. So we're also not going to transform overnight. It takes that consistency. And again, it's so fun and nourishing. You'll want to do it for more than 90 days. So when you give yourself this running, starting ramp, your body has time to build muscle, to sustain itself, and to really create those healthy, lifelong habits that you're thanking yourself for. And then often people will drop down to a maintenance program after the 90 days, but many people will choose to just maintain doing the superfoods twice a day. So it breaks down to $12 a day for everything, which includes those 2 meals a day. So it's essentially $6 for an organic, nutrient-dense meal, getting everything that you need, covering all your whole food vitamins and minerals and nutrients. So it actually saves me dramatically on my grocery bill and on eating out. And you find that those cravings start to disappear. So it saves you even more. So that is a breakdown of the program. And I would love to hear from others, to hear other people's voices. So who here that has been on this program on the ULT, if you wouldn't mind raising your hand and sharing just a short story of about 2 minutes or less. And just a reminder, remember not to say heal or reverse, but please share your story and your testimonial with us. Kelly.
Hey. So, hi everyone. Rita, honestly, your story never gets old. Thank you. Thank you for you're so inspiring. And I just love the beautiful, humble, chill way that you share when this has just done so much for you. Like, yeah, from the first moment I met you, just that chill, humble vibe that you have just totally captured my heart. And so for me, guys, and I've got two people trying to get in and they can't get in though, Rita. So one of them needs an ID, not an ID number on top of the password. So I don't know if you have that. Um, so maybe Sarah, how about I come back and do my testimony? I'll help my two people. And why don't you go ahead, Sarah, and I'll come back.
Perfect. Thanks, Kelly. Yeah, go for it, Sarah.
Thank you. I am just getting home from work here. And yes, Rita, that was so great. I love everyone's different, like, little spin on it. Like, you said some things that I just never heard before, or they just landed differently. This program is just like such a life changer and lifesaver. Before I found the ULT, I was already feeling really healthy. I was one of those people that was like, I'm really healthy. Like, do I really need this? And also my thing that I've always said for like half my life is I'm always on the lookout for like the thing that's going to make me the healthiest and the happiest and the most vibrant. Like, I had my own healing journey since a little girl with like eczema and like juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, like that we just called growing pains and things. So I've always kind of just been looking for like how food can be medicine. And the thing that changed immediately for me, or I guess like the biggest thing, was how I felt the inflammation just like disappear in my body, and what a like awakening feeling that was, especially in my knee that I had surgery on. I was already like taking this crazy liquid collagen and doing my PT like every night before I went to bed. And after I started doing the ULT, I think it was like into week 3 or so, I like squatted at the shelf at work and like squatted just lower and more centered than I had in like a year and a half since healing of my surgery. And it just like, you're like going through work, you're like, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, look at me right now. Like, my knee is so much more flexible. And I was like, okay, this is really doing something different. And I mean, it's coming up on my year anniversary of doing, I've still stayed on like 2 or 3, even 3 shakes a day, and just on my like watermelon grapes for life type of diet. And I think like one of the coolest, most recent experiences has been I'm doing the collagen support one, and my nails have just become so strong and shiny that for the first time in my life, if I like catch a snag, I can't even like pull it off because my nail's so strong. And it just makes me think of how all the my insides are doing. So absolutely love it. It's the best thing ever. And I love that it just creates so many miracles. I love hearing all the different ways it affects people. So thank
Oh,
you.
yes, Sarah Rose, thank you. And you have such a vibrant energy that just bubbles over into everyone and everything. It's a real, your enthusiasm is so contagious. And sorry you dealt with those struggles as a little girl too. I didn't realize that, but now that you've found a path that you're lit up about and that you're excited to do every day and you've stayed consistent for this long is amazing. So congratulations. And I know how it feels when you have mobility restored. It does feel like a miracle because you go from like
Mm,
limited motion to suddenly being free, and it even opens up the mind of like, oh my God, I can do this, I can do more things. So that makes me so
absolutely.
happy.
Thank
Congrats.
you, Rita. I love you.
Love you. Beautiful. Yay, Kelly E. Is
Hey,
now
all
a good
right.
time?
Thank you for sharing the ID number. That's great. So guys, I've been on a wellness journey for like since January 2023, and just, been pursuing wellness and had come a ways. Um, in January, unbeknownst, I had no idea. I'd never heard of Purium. I had never heard of the 90-day transformation. I'd never heard of the transformation company that we are known as. But in January, I chose transformation. I don't know if you guys do a word for the year, but my word was transformation. I was like ready, with everything that I've been doing since January the year before. And so I started, I was doing some things that had brought my bone on bone knees back from, like, yeah, like awful, awful. I ran my first half marathon the year I turned 40, and I just ended up with having horrible knee issues, which restricted my movement over like for a couple decades, and like so bad, like so then, and for me, movement and activity was always equated um with like just being well overall and not carrying excess weight. And I ended up putting on like tons of weight, like 60 pounds. And so I started, but I was doing some things that were helping my knees. And so I could move a bit more. So I was lifting weights, and then I started walking in the summer, but I would get these relapses with my knees. And yeah, so it was just kind of like, and I really wasn't, I guess I did, I think from January till I discovered Purium in August. I think I was down like 20 pounds from that, big, like heavier than I'd ever been, except when I was pregnant. And I knew within 5 minutes that this was an alignment for me. It was just like the next layer on my journey, and it was taking me right into cellular nutrition. And I didn't think I had a gut issues, guys. I wouldn't say that I was like totally regular, and sometimes I'd go a couple of days, without going, but like it wasn't like anyhow. I now know what it is to be like supremely beautiful, regular. Like I joke around from time to time. Like I do, guys. It's wild. Because there's some days that I think I might be a Saint Bernard. Not in a weird, and I don't mean weird. Like I don't mean like it's weird or it's aggressive or anything. It's gentle and amazing. It's just that like it's just like did I just lower my or release my entire lower intestine? And but it's just amazing. I just can't believe it all came out of me. And I'm like, what in the world? And then I feel so vibrant and alive and like kind of empty in the abdomen, but empty in a good way. It's so hard to describe. I'm sleeping like a drug person, and my knees have not felt like this since I was in my 40s. So it has just taken me next level. I'm starting to believe that I just might run again because I can power walk. Like I can walk like nobody's business. I can go on long car rides and not fetch up in my knees, like all the things. And I'm just like, maybe I'll run again. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm open because this healing journey. So so I'm down 12 pounds, 8.5 inches, a byproduct. I didn't set, I was like, yeah, I did have some weight to lose, but I didn't set out. This is not a weight loss program. But as my gut has healed, as my body has healed, and I've come into homeostasis, safely, effortlessly shedding weight. Like it's amazing. And I feel like I've lost 30 pounds. I've lost 12, but it feels way more than that because of this vibrant, robust feeling I have. So grateful. Thanks, Rita. I went way over 2 minutes. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Kelly, as you should though, because that is worthy of celebration, all of that. And Mary M in the chat says that she had that too. So that's exciting. And yeah,
Tina Legier. Hi, welcome. Glad you got in.
And when your body can eliminate that cellular waste and then eliminate it out of the body, it is just a completely rejuvenating feeling, and so important. It's a birthright. It's a birthright, but most of us actually have not experienced that and in its true homeostasis state until we get to balance out the body like that. So congratulations. And I do see you running again. We'll keep working towards it. I know it's possible. I love that. And Miss Kelly Smith, did you have your hand raised earlier? Do you want to share your voice?
No, I didn't. But I'm happy to share. I kind of came into this space with just about 2 months ago with just incorporating a little, just maybe the core four in a very like not very committed way. And even doing that, I totally could tell like that I was more satiated, and I just have felt compelled to just kind of do the 90-day. So now I'm only on day 2 of the 90-day and just really excited to see what the results are going to be with that. My goal isn't weight loss per se, but like you said, that might just be the byproduct of the elimination of, unhealthy cells, and that's totally fine. My goal is to decrease inflammation and gut health. And I also have so the cleanse, I'm doing the cleanse too, but then I did add the collagen, the hair, skin, and nails, because I'm like, well, if I'm going to do this, why not try to feel pretty, and support all of my beauty regimen as well. So that's where I'm at, and I'm super excited to, get as many people doing this as possible. I've read through so many testimonials, and it's just mind blowing to see the results that people are getting. And it makes so much sense to inundate your body with nutrients. And you just think like, how long have we been so deprived of, rich soil and minerals and all of those things? So I used to be a personal trainer a long time ago, and I keep saying to myself, oh my God, if I had this tool as a personal trainer, the impact I could have made with my clients would have just been unbelievable.
Yes, I hear you, Kelly. Oh, and welcome. I'm so glad that you're here and that you said day 2, right, of the 90-day?
2 of the 90-day. Yeah, I'm like, I haven't taken my picture, my before picture. I'm going to take that like in the next day or two, but yeah, it will be interesting to see how that turns out.
This is exciting. And yeah, I can't think of anything better for that goal with gut health and,
Right.
that C-reactive protein. So keep us posted, and we're here to support each and every one of you. So thank you for sharing. And yeah, adding in that collagen is just amazing. But thanks also for touching on that nutrient density and the soil health, because that's really what distinguishes this program from everything else, is the way that it's grown, the way that it's harvested, even the way that it's packaged in home compostable packaging. We're 99% plastic free, which is so great. So I can really, get behind this at every level. And if anyone wants to learn more about regenerative agriculture, check out Kiss the Ground, or Common Ground. It will blow your mind. It truly is revolutionary. So what we're doing here goes so much deeper than even health and cellular health. It impacts environmental health and our communities at a huge level. So thank you, Kelly, for sharing your story. Yay, everyone. Well, I'm so excited. Thank you for being here this evening and really excited that everyone is taking this proactive step in your health and in staying consistent. And it's really a gift that we are giving ourselves that continues to give. And I can say, 5.5 years in, it just gets better and better and better and better. So keep giving that gift to yourself, and you'll learn how to tune into your body, listen to your body, and listen to your body's needs. You'll learn how to nourish yourself deeply, and raise your hand if you've ever put yourself on the back burner or haven't valued yourself at the level you truly, truly deserve. Right? Me too. So this is a way that we can value ourselves at the deepest level and honor ourselves at the deepest level so that we can actually show up in the ways that we want to in the world, whether that's for our passions or for our families or our relationships. So, and taking that self-care to the next level, we can show up at that next level. And it's not that this nutrition plan is a miracle. Our bodies are the miracle. And this just helps us to come back to that homeostasis so that we can repair. And this program, it's flexible. It meets you exactly where you're at. There are no restrictions, and we'll give you some great guidelines and support that can help you every step of the way. And so our goal is to help you get hydrated, saturate your cells with nutrient density, and really reduce those root causes of inflammation. And so you'll have your tracker sheet, take your pictures, lean into the support of whoever invited you here, and set those intentions and goals, and we'll help you get there. So, and I would just love to recap. I'm going to do a short visual of a recipe and just an overview of the program so that you can see it. So let me pull that up for you. All right. So the ULT transformation, this is your beautiful kit. Again, we're the highest 1% nutrient density, quality, purity, potency, the healthiest fast food. We will save you so much time, you won't even believe it. The easiest and least expensive way to get your fresh fruits and your veggies and your nutrient dense foods in without any of it going bad. We have the only glyphosate solution. And as you've heard, we support all the systems of the body and various functions. And we can set you up on a smart order that's going to guarantee your success. And that power shake, again, it supports your energy levels, that cellular energy, helps with cravings, helps with detoxification, burns fat. Your super aminos, cleanest protein on the planet, helps build that lean muscle. The doctor that actually produced these created them to help comatose clients not lose muscle when they were bedridden. And it also increases that skin elasticity and improves that cognitive mental function. And the Biomedic detoxified glyphosate, which you'll get to learn more about if you watch Kiss the Ground, helps with bloating, digestion, absorption, helps with a healthy immune response, helps your mood. Our serotonin and our dopamine comes back to our gut. And again, it reduces that C-reactive protein. Your apothecary deepens your sleep, helps combat free radical damage, supports beautifying the skin, healthy skin, creates a healthy inflammatory response, and it's a natural pain reduction. So you do 2 tablespoons at night, but you can actually increase that to 4 to 6 tablespoons as natural pain relief for joint pain and such. And then the super cleanser, again, you can do this or the cracked cell chlorella if you're nursing or pregnant. But the super cleanser is important to do as it helps with mold, yeast, fungus, toxic buildup, and helps to really clear out those bowels. And then the cracked cell chlorella is amazing for mamas and babies to support that cellular health. Okay, So one of my favorite recipes I want to share with you, because again, this just becomes a lifestyle, right? Not a diet, is the Epigenius family. I'm almost out because I myself am pregnant, and this has been completely game changer throughout my pregnancy. So I love to make a smoothie with the Epigenius, banana and blueberries, and that's it. Frozen banana, frozen blueberries. It is delicious, and that covers all of, again, that whole food nutrition and brain support and gut support. So you can learn more about that, and make sure to get back to the person who invited you here. They invited you because they love you, they care about you, they believe in you, and they want to help you feel the best you can possibly feel. So connect back with them to get started on your transformation. Yay. Awesome. Well, I would love to open it up for any questions, um, if there are any. And I want to say thanks again, everyone, for being here and showing up for yourselves. And also thank you to everyone who was vulnerable and shared your story and shared your voice. It's not always easy to share our stories because sometimes it's a lot to come through. So just congratulations on all of your progress and how far you've made it thus far. Yay. Yay. Thanks. Thank you, Donna. And let me just see if I missed any questions in the chat, or if you do have a question, feel free to put it in. I'm seeing some beautiful testimonials in the chat. Thank you, Kelly, for posting those. Roxanne, what is one of the testimonials? It says, building a new life at almost 53 years old, 7 pounds lost, decreased inflammation, greater flexibility, clothes fitting better, deeper sleep, and the visual transformation like is amazing. So awesome. Any questions, guys? No, feeling full, feeling satisfied. What do you recommend for what do you recommend for biomedic for gut health? What do
So
you
what I'm asking, I guess, is like if somebody is really wanting to focus on that gut health, would you recommend taking it maybe even more than what the package recommends? Or can you take it
You-
more frequently, or
you
like how
can.
many times a day and when?
I love that question. You can take it more frequently, but I find that just doing it that 1 to 2 times a day is sufficient, and more so just staying consistent with it over time, because it is over time that it starts to repair those junctions, and it actually pulls out heavy metals and toxins, but it also replenishes the minerals in your gut and the biodiversity. And biodiversity actually impacts everything else in the body, from hormones to mood to you name it.
Thank you.
Yeah, great question. And then the Epigenius family, which I was showing, that actually has the biomedic in it, and that is fabulous for kids, fabulous for families. So that's something that can always be added in. And one other thing that I'll just bring up, because I'm not sure if everyone knows about it, we have something called Kids in Focus, and it's actually for adults as well. But for me, I always dealt with kind of ADD, ADHD symptoms growing up, had a hard time with focus and concentration. And I just put that in my back pocket, and it gives me clear, calm focus for hours. And it's for adults and kids, but it helps with that nervous system regulation and emotional regulation. So just a really neat one if you know anyone that could support. Yeah. Great. Well, thank you for being here. And we are here every Thursday sharing education, sharing stories. So if you know anyone, I think we all know someone that this could benefit. But please do share and pay it forward, because had someone not shared this with me, I know where my quality of life would be at. And it's depressing to think about. So if you know anyone that it could support, please do share. And thank you for being here. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.